Hello, my name is Stephanie Lorette. I'm with Avalon Park Group in Encore Avalon Park. I am joined today with Kim Edwards from Encore Avalon Park and Ignacio Quinones and Savannah Krastowski from North Star Senior Advisors and North Star Cares. We are here to talk to you a little bit about some of the challenges that seniors are facing during the holiday season, especially this year. It's been really challenging with what's happening with COVID. And we want to provide some resources to you, whether your loved one's at home or they're in an assisted living community or a nursing care community, to be able to show them the best care, especially during this holiday time. So welcome, everyone. And Ignacio, tell us a little bit about North Star Senior Advisors.
Hey, Stephanie, thanks for having me, and Savannah. So really quick about us. So we've been here in Central Florida for about 6 years now. And what we do primarily is called senior placement. We help seniors and families locate great options like Encore Senior Living, assisted living, memory care options in Central Florida. We really go deep into their clinical needs. I'm a nurse myself, Army veteran. We're all certified dementia practitioners. So through a really good in-depth consultation with the families and the seniors themselves, we'll really figure out what it is that they're needing from a clinical perspective, from a budget perspective, geography, and then we match those options to criteria so we compare them to communities that really meet their needs. So that's primarily what we do. And here recently we started North Star Cares, which is a care management service as well.
Great. And I think one question that people have is there a cost to an individual for your services?
That's a good question. So for the senior placement, transitioning to assisted living memory care options, our services are completely complimentary. So we don't charge the seniors and families anything whatsoever. So we're very thrilled about that. We can really be a great resource when that time comes. Now, the care management side, that is privately paid, however.
Okay. And I believe, Savannah, you're going to give us a little overview about what North Star Cares does.
Yes, so North Star Cares, we just expanded to offer care management services. So similar to what Ignacio said, so if the senior, is alone in their home and they need help, maybe getting to doctor's appointments or figuring out how to pay their bills, they're having trouble. One of our care managers can come in and visit with them and kind of help them with everything that they need in the home. They can also help decide if they need home care services. And then we also, again, offer senior placement. So if they're no longer safe living at home, we can help transition them into an assisted living.
And I know at this time of year, we're all so busy, and that doesn't mean that our responsibilities, especially caring for our loved ones, goes away. So I think that especially during this time when we're thinking about, preparing for guests and cooking and all sorts of things like that, and managing all of our other responsibilities, this service might be something that can be a benefit. Can you tell us a little bit about, especially during this time, how can you help loved ones who are caring for their seniors at home?
Yeah, so I can jump in on that a little bit. So, one of the things that we're obviously very concerned about now with the COVID reality that we live in today is, of course, isolation and safety, right? So, our seniors that are at home, they have been maybe, very out of abundance of precaution, stayed indoors. Are they safe? How's their nutrition? Are they getting what they need? Traditionally, in this time of year during the holidays, we do see families typically come in, visit, travel in. That's not going to really be the case this year so much. So, of course, it's a little bit of concern in terms of the oversight over the senior at their home. Again, safety, nutrition. So we highly encourage folks to really check in with their folks still if you're not able to travel in. But if there's room of concern, they can give us a call. And that's where a care manager can kind of come in and really be the eyes and ears for their son, daughter, whoever may be concerned of their loved one being at home. And the care manager will be able to come in, and we have clinical and non-clinical care managers. So we'll match the care manager based on the individual's needs. But the care manager will be able to come in and really do an in-depth consultation, figure out what's going on medically, from a resource perspective. So there's a lot that a care manager can do for that family dynamic and that senior.
That's great. So if my loved one is out of state or I'm not able to care for them personally, you provide that care and service just like they're your own loved ones. I mean, we've been working with you guys for a long time, and we know there's rave reviews from everybody that we've worked with that have worked with you, that you guys treat all of your clients not just like clients but like your own family. So that's great to know that we can have extended family when we can't be there ourselves.
That's right. Yeah. So we're very proud to have this resource now. Over time, even before COVID started, we knew there was a need post placement, especially for those families, again, that were out of state or out of town.
And sometimes we realize that it might be time for a loved one to move out of the home and into a community where there's additional care. And Encore at Avalon Park is just that. Encore is located in the heart of downtown Avalon Park and has great services for residents. And I know Encore has been affected by COVID this year as well, as far as visitations, volunteering. Avalon Park is a great community to support Encore. And I know that the residents are just really excited to get back to seeing some of those visitations from the schools and some of the dance groups and that kind of thing. But Kim, can you talk to us a little bit about how families are interacting with their loved ones and how they can do so effectively and safely and show that care during the holiday season?
Certainly. So, throughout the summer, when we had that no visitation policy in the building, we were doing lots of FaceTime visits and, Zooms and Skype calls. And then thankfully, we were able to open the building back up for visitations. So now we have kind of two ways that people are visiting, either in a community room. The residents can come down and the visitors are all screened, with temperatures and a questionnaire about where they've been and, what their exposure is. And then also we have what's called compassionate care visitation. And so with that, the families are able to go visit the resident in their rooms. Compassionate care visitors are not able to socialize with the rest of the residents or really interact with the staff, but it's been so valuable to the residents to be able to get their family members back in the building and, provide that one-on-one care and just the real, one-on-one services that we aren't always able to offer. So we're so happy that we've been able to get the families back into the buildings.
Great. And I think there's some great collaboration between Encore and North Star Cares, because there's the opportunity for, even if a loved one is not able to come into the building or they're not able to travel, if they're out of state, they can connect with Savannah or Ignacio and be able to say, hey, I need some additional home health services or some private duty or some visitation for some of those people who have already been screened and have gone through those COVID protocols and things like that. Is that correct?
Right. We've enjoyed our relationship with North Star for a long time. We have a good relationship with them. And so any additional support that they can provide to the residents is always welcome. Right. And, we're talking about this isolation during Christmas. Encore has always had such a great community partnership. So we are missing all the volunteers that came in during Christmas and offered so much to the residents through special programming. And like Stephanie said, we've had Girl Scouts and many different service clubs, and the schools come in. So the residents are missing that. So we're trying to be creative, doing some outside entertainment, in groups for the residents, and then any of the one-on-one care that the families can provide, or, like a professional outside organization like North Star Cares is always welcome for our residents.
And of course, we've all had to learn in this virtual world a little bit more this year than we're used to, including our seniors, who you may not typically think would be accustomed to using technology, but they're getting really accustomed to it, aren't they, Kim?
Yeah, they are. It's, 2/3 of our building at Encore is memory care. And so for some of those memory care residents, that's been a challenge where, they're seeing their loved one on the screen, but they don't, quite understand why they're not coming to visit. So we are all getting very good and adept at the FaceTiming and any of those other modes that we've been using, Zooms and video conferencing. Yeah.
So I know we've gotten a lot of requests, and I know that North Star is doing a lot for seniors during this time of year. How can we give back? How can we care if we can't visit in person? And I think there's a lot of ways. Savannah, I know you have an initiative that's happening right now. Can you talk to us about what's happening with giving back?
Yes, definitely. So right now we have a drive going on. It's called Be a Santa to a Senior. And so if you have any donations that you want to give, good books, anything that you can think of, if you want to get that for the seniors, we have a tree in a box to drop off the donations to, located at One Senior Place. It's 715 Douglas Avenue in Altamont Springs. So if you want to stop by there, you can drop off any donations that you like, and we'll make sure it's the seniors.
Fantastic. And Encore is also doing their senior angel tree again this year. And there's a couple of ways that you can participate with that. If you don't want to come into the building, you can visit us online at encore@avalonpark.com or go to any of our social medias, which are Encore at Avalon Park. And there's a link to our Amazon wish list. And there are lots of items on there that will help seniors not only receive a gift, but also help them with their activities throughout the year. Kim, how else can people interact if they want to come to the building?
So we have also a angel tree where the families can come and pick up little angels that have gift ideas, and then again drop those off at the at Encore if they want. That's right inside the building, so they're not really coming into the building for any additional exposure for the residents.
And I think the deadline for both of those donations and drop-offs is December 11th. So again, for the North Star Cares and Senior Advisors drop-off, it's at One Senior Place by December 11th, and then Encore or through the Amazon wish list by December 11th, so that we can get everything wrapped and prepared for the seniors. I do want to give an opportunity to North Star to give one last final update on what's happening, or new ways that we can show some special TLC to our seniors during this time.
Yes.
Go ahead, Savannah.
I was going to say, I know it's hard right now. We can't really visit, go inside the community. But I know a lot of communities are participating in pen pal programs. I can get you more information if you contact me, if you leave our contact information here. Some communities are doing pen pal programs to reach out to residents in assisted living. They might not have family and they just need someone to talk to. So I can give you the information on that as well.
Yeah, and I'll say for us also, anything that we've discussed today, we could be a resource. If anything, if we can't help out, we can definitely guide you in the right direction. So we can give you some resources as well.
Kim, do you have any final words you want to say about caring for seniors during the holidays?
Just, remember our seniors. And again, we really miss our community partners. There is opportunity for any sort of like outdoor musical entertainment. We're looking always for that. So if anybody has any talents that way, we'd love to work with you and welcome you to our building.
Great. As soon as we finish up here, there'll be a screen with links to our social media pages so you can follow and find more information on Encore and North Star and how you can give back to seniors during the holiday. But thank you very much for caring for the seniors in our community, and we wish you happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Thank you. Bye.